fact, we talked about it in advance of his making that decision with his team. It's the perfect fit for him because jim-pillen, shaking a hand or looking somebody in the eye is much better chance of a vote coming his way than jim-pillen with a lot of other candidates saying essentially the same thing on a stage. So for Jim and his personality, it made perfect sense to me. People who meet jim-pillen one-on-one like him.
Don't debates give voters a chance to compare people side by side?
I think he's given the voters a lot of chances to do that, and he will continue to do that both through the forums and through all of his speaking engagements around the state.
You're obviously well versed in law enforcement. How do you view some of those ads that attack Mr. Pillen, his employment record,
They're false and they're baseless. And the bottom line is this: Jim and Pillen Family Farms have done way more than is required by the law to assure that they're doing this legally and that they don't cause any of those problems that have been alleged. There's just no truth to those matters.
Mr. Pillen, can I ask you a question, please? On the subject of law and order, you've got a commercial running where you say that abortion is murder.
Yes.
Should the woman be prosecuted?
No, the woman, the way the law states today, has that privilege. I believe that life starts at conception. It's 100% gift and grace of God, and that we need to step up and make sure that when Roe versus Wade is overturned, that the state of Nebraska is in a position to make sure that we end abortion in the state, and that we have systems in place to be able to help young mothers be able to bring life and bring love into their family.
But if a woman has an abortion performed, should she be criminally prosecuted? Because you're saying that abortion is murder.
That's what I'm saying, and the law states that that's a decision right now today. It has been for 49 years.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
For law enforcement, excuse me, what would you do for law enforcement?
Yeah. The question is, what would I do for law enforcement? Well, I think it's really, really important that we have the best people available that are in our law enforcement, from sheriff's departments to city police and to the state patrol. So it's really important that we have the necessary funding to be able to have great careers for the people in blue that protect all of us. It's the highest calling in the state office.
Would you look at increasing state patrol wages? Would you look at increasing state patrol wages or benefits to recruit more and retain more state troopers?
I'm a believer that we've got to be in the market. And the market means that we have to attract great people, and so if that's what that takes, that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we have great people protecting us and serving us.
Thank you everyone for coming out. I have a copy of a press release today. If you'd like one, grab one with me.